Like many first-generation immigrant children, Toast struggled with the English language as well as the cultural differences of his new environment.
So at lunchtime, I would sit in the corner of a hallway and quietly eat my packed lunch my mom made for me. She would make Asian food, but she's afraid that I would get made fun of because Asian food has some smell. So she would pack like what she thought was white people food. Yeah.
To combat this, he took every opportunity to make new friends, joining his school's badminton and yo-yo club, as well as his grade 11 student association. Another one of his strategies was to learn magic.
When it comes to magic tricks, you have to talk to people, but you have something to talk about, right?
And it also helped him with his pastime of picking up girls. Eventually, he made a name for himself as the Asian Harry Potter, and the attention and praises which came along made him realize that deep down inside, he had a desire to be in the spotlight. Another hobby he had developed during high school was coding flash games, publishing 3 games in 2008 under the name of DKer on the once popular game hosting website Newsground. His first game, titled The Frustration Game, insulted players before making them maneuver their cursors to avoid touching the walls and other obstacles. It is by far his most critically acclaimed game, having been played over 150,000 times, even by massive YouTubers who have made videos garnering a total of 10.3 million views.
The Frustration Game! That was easy enough. Are you serious? Why does it sound like I'm in Texas or something like that? Wait, are you seeing that? That looks like the opening of a vagina. What the hell? What? It sped up. What? It went backwards. It went backwards. Are you seriously doing this? Come on. Yes, now you see me. Oh my god. Screw you, Jeremy, for creating this stupid game. This is just broken.
Look at the sensitivity in your mouth.
Yeah, okay. I'll lower it then. I'll lower it. Please don't tell me I have to start all over again.
No, you get to enter a code.
Oh, what was that code?
There was no code.
Oh my god!
He switched up the genre with his second game, Origami, as he had players play as an origami bird flying through the plane of Mordor while avoiding fireballs and red paper dragons. His third game was the much anticipated sequel to his first, The Frustration Game 2, which introduced players to new mechanics as well as more challenging courses. Disguised Toast would go on to create 2 more games in the Frustration series, with his third cited as his worst due to poor art quality, and his final being a ruthless attempt at capitalizing on Christmas. Toast's career as a 16-year-old Flash game developer was surprisingly profitable, as he had received an offer of $1,000 for the rights to his Frustration game series, and the money he later used to buy his family a new TV.
Alright, I made $1,000. That cost $1,000. It writes itself.
This favorable experience with coding and making games would later guide his future decision after graduation to study at the University of Waterloo.
World famous for having the biggest nerds on the continent.
And he was no exception, as he majored in computer science, where females are even more rare than the extinct dodo bird. And he also spent his summers working on apps for major companies such as Mercedes-Benz, the NFL, and even the Royal Bank of Canada, where he was caught embezzling millions of dollars to help grow his father's maple syrup business. Toast also worked on the once popular mobile game Farmville, where kids were tricked into spending money in order to milk virtual cows and harvest pixels. However, the greatest piece of content from his university years has to be his role in reality YouTube series Next 36, where 70 young entrepreneurs battle it out for one of the 36 spots in an elite startup mentorship program.
These applicants are hungry, ambitious.
I've been doing push-ups every day since I'm 16. Did I write that in there?
Much is given to Next 36, but in return, much is expected.
Failing is a good thing, because the only thing worse than failing is not trying.
Throughout the selection process, Toast was only seen browsing Reddit on his phone, and this didn't go unnoticed by the judges.
I gave him a 2. He's the only guy I gave a 2 to.
2's pretty bad.
He was pathetic.
Was he worse than the other guy?
He will never be an entrepreneur.
However,
We probably made some mistakes.
thus, with a pen in his mouth and another man in his embrace, he successfully obtained a spot as the next 36. After 9 months, Toast completed the program and returned as the co-founder of
Pirate Studios. We were a mobile gaming startup, and the first product we made was this zombie apocalypse simulator.
I want to thank Jeremy for sharing their wisdom with us today.